Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video, I'm very pleased to bring you my spoiler-filled episode review for the first two episodes of the brand new Apple TV series, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. I had the happy privilege of being invited to a special screening followed by an awesome Q&A afterwards, which screened the first two episodes of the awesome new show. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it. Got a free poster. And I just want to share my thoughts with you guys on it, what I thought of it, what I'm looking forward to, and how much I enjoyed it overall. So please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review. So if you haven't seen the series premiere, the first two episodes of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, I will be discussing spoilers from both episodes, so watch this video with extreme caution or don't watch it at all if you haven't seen either episode, because the show is set to drop this Friday, but it may drop as late as Thursday evening, so keep your eyes open for that. Okay, that being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, super entertaining, off to a hell of a solid start. In the first two episodes alone, we have well-established characters, what their journey is about to be, and the show seems to have a healthy balance between human character-driven storytelling and monster action. We seem to have a healthy balance of the two. One doesn't overtake the other, and it's made for great entertaining television, but it's television told on such a grand epic scale that makes it feel like you're watching a movie. That's how high production value the show is. That's what the monsters make you feel like. Like, this is more of a movie than a show, and I love it. I personally love it when TV shows make you feel like you're watching a movie and not a show. Like, you forget it's a TV show when it is, because it looks and feels like a movie, and that's how these first two episodes felt to me. The Big G himself does make an appearance, although it's via flashback to when one of our main characters was there on the Golden Gate Bridge during the San Francisco attack from the film Godzilla 2014. And this the show does jump back and forth between the 1950s and the 2010s. Because there's two different timelines, two different sets of characters we're following, but it never becomes confusing or muddled, and it's quite clear as to what's happening and which timeline we're in and how these characters are connected to and related to one another. You know, it starts off with a family mystery, and then it unlocks a bigger web of conspiracy involving Monarch, the mysterious monster hunting organization, and we get some great glimpses and some really awesome action sequences featuring some great scary monsters, both from Skull Island, from the wilds of the Philippines, from Kazakhstan, and of course the Big G himself makes a big roaring appearance as well via flashback in San Francisco, but it's always good to see the Big G man himself. And hats off to everybody involved in this so far. I am really impressed with what I've seen. That goes for the cast, for the crew, the writing team, the developers, executive producers, whatever you want to call them. Everybody's done a solid job. And it's so cool to see both the Russell men, Kurt Russell and his son Wyatt, acting in the same show together. Not together, but playing the same character 50 years apart. That is very exciting and very cool. And I'm curious and excited to see how they're going to continue to pull that off. Because so far, they're pulling it off great. One is set in the past, one is set in the present. And it's a lot of fun. So I really enjoyed both these episodes. They were quite entertaining, exciting, and the show seems to have a really solid grip of a balance between human character-driven drama and monster action. Again, very well balanced, and hats off to them for making it work like that. Because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it's not supposed to be about the people, it's about the monsters. The monsters are an element to a very human story. Like, the movies are obviously meant to be more focused on the monsters. Yes, of course, that's a given. But this is a smaller scale story told on a bigger scale, and it's a human-driven story, and that's what makes it interesting. That's why we like stories, because most of them are human-driven. So I'm very excited for this. I mean, I immediately fell in love with the show upon watching the first 2 episodes, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what the rest of this season brings us. I don't know if this is meant to be an ongoing show or if it's meant to be a one-season show. Only time will tell. Perhaps we'll find out one of these days. But in the meantime, I am all in for this first season of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, which officially premieres on Apple TV this Friday, November 17th. I hope you guys enjoyed this first 2 episodes as much as I did. What did you think of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day if you're watching this during the day. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.